people don't have no structure with their families. So this is why the kids is out of control and the kids want to, baby, come on, baby. You got earphones, don't you?
No, I don't have them.
Mm, I got to put this hour in.
Never mind. Never mind. Go ahead, baby.
Let me say, I just want y'all to know that I'm not going to take none of y'all's kids running their mouths to me. Because, see, what y'all should have done was nip this in the bud. It's sad when grown folks sit up and talk around little kids, y'all. It's sad. And then they grow up to despise you and dislike you. And you don't even know your little cousins on them little motherfuckers. Cause I'm gonna tell you, any one of my older cousins or older family kids step out of line with me. I'm this ain't no threat. This a promise. I'm gonna bust your kid in their mouth. Cause I'm tired of it. Hey, Dora Boo. I'm tired of little kids talking crazy because they think they grown. So when you step in a grown person's daggone, put yourself in our position, just know we got the right to knock you out. Because you're not going to keep on running your mouth to no grown person that's old enough to be your mama
Or your daddy.
or your daddy.
No way in hell I'm having that.
And these is little cousins.
Okay.
These are little cousins that was still in their damn baby daddy's balls and shit. That's what I want off of me. I don't want to be tight in here and all this stuff. But my thing is, get your kids in control for your kids be laying in the daggone dirt somewhere. Because ain't nobody going to keep taking your kids' disrespect. Who is being disrespectful? Little young kids in my family. Punks that think they girls. This bitch thinking he a whole female. And his mammy, and I'm going to say mammy because a mother would teach her son that you don't let nobody run up through you. A mother will try to save their children instead of letting them be lost to Luciferian acts. Yes, ma'am. And this little punk said something to me last night that I know if he was in my face, he wouldn't have never said that. Because, see, he a big punk. All he do is run around tables and run around and talk crazy and got pulled up on last night. See, it's always the punks that want to put themselves in a position to get knocked down. Because, see, the boys in the family ain't going to play with you. Now, we done been lenient because we love your mama. And we all family. Well, may I say blood. Okay? And one of them kind of are our dysfunctional family. When we get mad, some of us, because we are hurt. We went through a lot. And only one of our aunts is the cause of a whole lot of our not being in our family. So yes, we have a whole lot of hurt in us. Because I think if this aunt had kept her mouth shut, I probably would have still been with my grandmother. I never would have lost contact with my family. But what I tell y'all, the Father don't make no mistakes. I wasn't supposed to be raised. Neither my little cousins that was on here yesterday. They weren't supposed to be raised with this family. It's a lot of dark, deep secrets. And when I write my book, I'm writing about everything. Because everybody needs to know that you can have some people in your family that'll make some people in your family be lost. My baby's lost. And I want the family to know that. My daughter is lost. in a whole city where none of her family resides. I mean, reside in the house, the picket fence, the dog, all that good shit. No. And let's put it out there since we talking about my life and people coming in and stealing your kids. Babies for benefits on the Jacob side of the family. Because y'all sure didn't give the love that my kids should have had while you took them and stole them from me. No, ma'am. My babies don't know what love is. That's why I tell my daughter to be the best mother that she can possibly be. To Cash. And don't miss a beat with him. Because I missed a whole lot of my children's childhood because of my family wanting benefits. Oh, Carla's kids is coming with benefits. Yes, ma'am. And it's sad to say that everyone that had their hands in on my children, I really don't care for y'all. I wanted good rapport on the family that took my kids. But no, ma'am, I didn't get that. I got a daughter that told me that the woman that raised her, when she would leave her at home, her man would call her in the room and make her give him head. My baby. My next to the baby daughter. So, are we not supposed to hurt? My babies went through a lot. I'm so glad that we didn't go through that. I don't remember it if I do or did. But I'm going to tell you, I'm so thankful. I hate that my babies endured what they went through. Them ones that was over there with them Jacobs. My next to the young oldest boy was treated like trash. And the things that my little cousins and them seen happen to him, they were kids themselves. And my auntie and them would laugh about this. God is not pleased. And I want to hear all the gruesome stories. I want to get our kids together. I just want to get the family together. Because I think it's some dark shit that hit the fans that need to come out. Because you know what? Let me tell y'all what my auntie told me about my daughter. Because she's trying to protect her daughter's baby daddy. And that's all it is. Because see, this my life. These are the secrets that I hold inside of me. And my little cousins and them made me bring all of this out. They opened up something that needs to be put out here. That our family ain't shit. And the kids is sexual and been sexual since they came out the balls. Some of them. Cousins been fucking cousins. And it's sick. But this is how they were raised, so they think it's okay to expose the generation after them and after them and after them. This is what generational curses cause. A lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of deep down built anger, a lot of that. There's no need to lie about it, and there's no need to sit here and try to shuck and jive and hide this stuff. This is my life. And as I look at my life, it was 3 generations of it. My mama, me, and it's sick. It's sick. My mom gave us to my auntie, and I gave my kids to my auntie. And I won't let neither one of them. If my kids ever lose their babies, if I can't take care of them, I bet you that side won't get them. Oh, no, ma'am. Those kids that resided over there on that side probably got a lot of mental issues. And a lot of people, happy Sunday, baby. A lot of people are subsiding a lot of deep hurt from generational curses. And a lot of aunties and things of this nature that didn't have that upbringing don't know how to be aunties or grandmothers, and then you raising your. I had my cousin tell me yesterday that her mother does not want to be called a grandmother. What kind of sick mess is that? That you don't want. You ain't young no more. You're not a spring chicken anymore. And you would tell your children something like that. Or you'd even get mad at a child and tell them you're done with them for life because of a sandwich that they didn't buy you. Maybe they felt like, hey, Mom, why are you in my pocket? Shouldn't I be in yours? See, and you can give those kids everything in the world because you always try to outdo the next person. But you can give kids you can give them all the gifts, all the PlayStations, all the clothes, all the shoes. But it's still something missing in there, y'all. That love. And I'm going to be honest. I am an adopted child. My mom gave us over to my Aunt Peggy. And my Aunt Peggy made sure she gave us to her friends, and between those friends shifted the Austin children around until somebody came to save the day. And I'm that child that didn't get the closure of asking mommy why mommy didn't raise us, and how mommy raised her husband's child, but not us. And I swear that if I ever, and I'm here for mine, if God give me the breath to last till I'm 100 and something years old, I hope to be there for my children, because I miss that. My family made sure of it. They were the most evilest. I'm telling you, I've never met a family where they take your children away from you, move all out of town, lie in your children's ears all their children's life. My kids are, I got the most beautiful, meekest kids in the world, and these people didn't even raise them. These people didn't raise my kids. I got one gothic kid that believes in the devil, and I don't know why she did that. I love my baby. All of them the same. Them Jacobs, they got pics in their kids. What's the favorite? I don't have a favorite child, because all my children, I love them all equally. Let's just have one time where you call it the Big Mama sit down and talk to your children day. Yes, ma'am, because there's no big mamas no more. Everybody want to be young. They don't want to be called grandma with your old looking ass. I'm so glad to say that I am a grandmother, because some people ain't made it past 3 years old. I'm so glad to be called a grandmother or mama or big mama. Yes, ma'am. Because ain't none of them out here no more. Nobody wants to be a grandmother or a granddaddy, and I enjoy it. I enjoy every gray hair I got in my head, because it lets me know you got there and you still here. You see, that little punk over there may not see and live long. And I'm going to say that. Because you don't disrespect nobody's mother, not even your own. And you got a lot to say, little boy. And see, I'll put my fist through your teeth. That ain't a threat, that's a promise. Ain't no child younger, my kids gonna never disrespect me. Your mammy should have already got to you. And you ain't too big to be put down to size, boy. Because I don't play with boys that think they girls. I'll knock your tail in the next year. What your mama should have did. And don't you never come to me with your daggone mouth on my son, you punk. When all of y'all been over there screwing. And I'm not going to let y'all disrespect my child in them Jacobs side of the family. Matter of fact, we ain't even going to say the Jacobs, because see, we ain't going to put the Jacobs in this, because see, the Jacobs got some sense. We're not going to say the Jacobs. We going to say Spurlocks and what's the other one? Bushes and Gather. Let's put that, not the Jacobs. Because my auntie's a good auntie. Wendy Jacobs is a good auntie. And I love her. But my auntie has hurt a lot of people in our family, Peggy Gathers have. And I'm hurt. I'm hurt that these old wounds been brought back up. Because it traumatized. I've been traumatized by my dad's side of the family. Just about my babies. They took my babies and they stole my babies away from me. And then they didn't raise them right. How? Sway. I would go over to my cousin's house and they live in this big old beautiful house which stayed nasty. And they wanted to talk about me. And they never been able to enter my houses where my houses is nasty. And then my auntie lied on my baby daddy. And he had to go down to court. And he had to go down there and clear his name. My auntie talked bad about my baby dad. And my kids will tell you today that that man never did the things that my auntie did. And my auntie should be pressed charges on. I swear. This stuff hurts, you guys. And it just brought up old wounds that they, when stuff is brought out like this, it need to be addressed like ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hurt. And this need to be addressed. Y'all are dysfunctional, Peggy Gathers. You're dysfunctional, and your kids, other than Richard. I love my cousin, but your daughters, they're all dysfunctional, bro. And it's all because of you. They're just you, bruh. And they're turning Jesse into you. Jessie don't even know her brothers and sisters like she should. Devontae don't know his brothers and sisters like they should. I don't know my brothers and sisters like I should. I never had that. And generational curses just go on and on and on. Like, when is the cycle going to end? Like, Peggy Gathers, you are the root of everyone's hurt in the family, bro. I'm Peggy, and I love you. I do. But you the hurt. You the hurt of our family. You the root of it all. You kept my babies out of my life by telling your daughters to do that. My baby is lost in Georgia, man. My story need to be told, and I hurt so bad. My auntie is the root of all of this. She is. My auntie is the root of all of this. And nobody knows our story. Nobody knows our story. They opened up wounds, babe, last night. And I was like, okay, I need to talk about it. I got to get this off of me. I'm so hurt. I'm broken. I'm so broken, babe, because my kids went through a lot. And they try to sit back like they so good. Everybody need to know what the fuck we went through. They treat us like trash. Like we don't exist. And it's our Peggy side. It's not our Wendy side. It's not our Pat side. It's on our Peggy side. And it's not even Richard. I'm just hurt, babe. I'm broken. I'm broken. I'm so broken for my babies. I'm so broken, babe. My little cousins broke. They bought this. I mean, it needed to be addressed today. I'm broken. I need to know what happened to my kids. And I need to know it all. I want us all to get together. This need to come out because Mikey, you a fucking daggone scandalous of a shame of our family. Michael Harrison, you threatened my life, you fucker.
What?
You told me last night you would kill me and mark me, nigga. I'm gonna show you, punk.
Oh, you got me fucked up.
I'm gonna show you, punk. You and Peggy are the root of evil. Y'all are evil. Michael Harrison and Peggy Gathers and Monty, y'all evil, man. I done never seen no family like y'all in my life. I swear I wish I never met that people right there. Monty, you, what the fuck I got to do with you, bro? I always loved you. Like, I don't know what the fuck you got my name in your mouth for. And Michael Harrison, fuck a finesse or whatever your punk ass name is, you big freak. You threaten my life and nigga, I'll roll up on you, and that's not a threat, that's a promise. And I'll bring the police to let them know we coming to fight our family, cause we hurt, man. I'm so hurt. I'm ready to beat some people up. I am. I'm so am. And Mikey, you one of them. I'm ready to bang on you, bro. I'm so ready to bang on you. I'm ready to bang on you because you don't know me. And you said some hurtful stuff about my son, bitch. And y'all all been over there fucking. I never seen so many cousins fucking on each other in my life.
That's it.
Our family is sick on it. It is not our family. It's just some of them. And nobody wants to address this. Nobody wants to address the elephant in the room. Everybody want to throw the rock and hide the daggone fucking shit. This is incest, man. And y'all put my child in jail for it. What a whole lot of other ones wishing y'all should have went to jail. But it wasn't about that. Y'all was just fucking, man.
We was all fucking. We was younger.
Not cousins, bruh. Not cousins. They think that this is okay. This shit need to be addressed. This is my life, and I'm not hiding it. They get mad because I want to expose it. Well, we're not talking about it with the family, so let's just tell the whole world about the shit. Yes, ma'am. Let's just tell the whole world about this shit. And then they want to come for you and talk shit to you. None of them son of a bitches and bitches know me. I wasn't raised with that ancestral family. I'm so glad God chose me and my brothers and sisters out of that raft. Because there are sick kids over there, man. And they're mental because of this family. And I really don't give a damn about nobody. This the Big Mama show. I brought it to the internet and I don't give a damn. My little cousins wanted to talk about it and I'm talking about it today. Yes, baby cousin, I'm back at it. Because this platform need to know what the real deal is. The real deal, Holyfield, it ain't going away, cousin. It ain't going away. Because Mikey, he got me fucked up. Because I bang on that boy. Bitch, think he a bitch. I'll show that nigga who a bitch is. And baby, when I come up stepping, nigga, I got sons. My husband said she got a husband too. Baby, we gonna leave your family out of this. Cause this a family affair. And we about ready to bang on some heads. Me and my little cousins is hurt and we angry, and this anger that's inside of us, bro, we hurt somebody. And our kids will hurt somebody too, because our kids is involved in this. And y'all not gonna bring this generational curse until this other generation coming in here with this bullshit. This shit got to be nipped in the bud. People want to hide the hey, Mr. Man, the good day to everybody. But people want to run. Hey, it's incest all over the place. And our families want to hide the incest and babies being made and all that shit. I'm tired. The world needs to be daggone exposed to what the real deal is. And it's on the Big Mama show this morning. Join the what? Cult. I don't join no cults, baby. I'm a child of God. And this is why I'm bringing peace. This what peace is. We don't hide nothing. Because when you ain't got, that's darkness built inside of us. This family has caused darkness inside of a lot of us. And they think it's supposed to be subsided and thrown it away and kicked to the curb. No. It's in us. And we can't hide it. And I don't want my kids, I hurt for my baby cousins. I talk to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not their mother, but I want to know how they feel, because I got kids out there that them people that daggone took it and daggone throw it away. I got a whole baby in Georgia right now. Her family is here. You think they give a damn? You think they try to go get my child? I don't even know where to go look for my baby at. They let her just stray away. She gone. Ain't seen my baby since she was 12 years old. Physically. Be able to hold her and hug her or kiss her. None of that. That's why now when they go out my door, I hug and kiss my kids. That's detrimental in children's life. Because we are children. Me and my cousins are children that didn't get that love, man. And I'm adopted. And my Aunt Peggy did it. My Aunt Peggy did it. Their grandmother, who acts like they don't want to be a grandmother or a mother to them children. That's why I don't want my kids to go through that, what they going through. I don't. I want my babies to love me and know what I am here for mine. And I enjoy being a grandma. And if I could go get my fat daddy right now, I would, because he wants to be over here with me. But I don't have a car. And every time he would call his grandma, I'm coming. I'm coming. I don't never want to deny him when he want me. And that's what he said, Grandma, I want to come over your house yesterday and I don't got a ride to get my grandbaby. I enjoy being a grandmother. It's so fun. Those are the moments I missed with my babies. And it's because of Peggy Gathers and her daughters. Nobody else. Nobody else. This is my story. It is my cousin's story. And I gotta tell it. Cause this is sick. Family ain't never supposed to treat you like trash and throw you away. They not. We supposed to be together, and we hurt you, y'all. We hurt. And I'm the oldest cousin of them. And I don't want him to ever feel like don't nobody love him, because I definitely do. And I definitely feel they pain. Because my mommy is gone. My mommy is gone. And I didn't get that closure from my mom. And Money, you wrong. Leslie Spurlock, you wrong. Because they only want your love. And maybe it's too late now because you keep pushing them away. I want my daughter so much. Filtation. Coalition, where y'all let mommy love y'all no matter what. I want y'all to know I love y'all wherever you are. And I want to be a part of y'all's life before I die. This generational curse gotta stop. And Riri, mommy love you all the way in Georgia, baby. I do. My family did this way. I'm begging you, know you wrong. God go punish you. That's why he punishing all your daughters. All of your daughters. All of them. You're cursed. Do you know it, Peggy Gathers? You're cursed to hell. And we get to watch it. We get to watch this shit unfold before all of our eyes. And it's sad to laugh about this shit and cry at the same time. But I get to watch y'all get bashed and beat up, your eyes getting thrown out your face, running after a nothing ass man that don't got shit for you. I'm begging you, dog me. You said I sold ass. I was a hoe, but I wasn't no broke hoe. You hear me? Your daughter's giving out pussy and ain't getting shit out the deal but a wet ass. Fuck what you talking about. Your daughter's motherfucking man molested my motherfucking baby. And bitch, he need to be in jail because that's probably why Mikey the way he is. Because he ain't got no holes to bar. And they ain't holding nothing back. Because I'm hurting. This is hurt coming out of here. Fuck holding my shit in. I've been holding it in for 53 god dang on long ass years. Bitch, I'm 53. And your son keep coming for me. I'm going to bang on his head. Because I'm angry. That sucker said he'll delete me. I want to see it, Michael. You hear me, you twinkle toe bitch? You loose booty Judy. You hear me? I want to bang on you, boy. Your mama ain't never daggone whooped your ass. And you need a good old-fashioned ass cooked ass whooping from a whole lot of us that you done ran your mouth up on, boy. When you talk about my kids, boy, you ready to daggone delete real quick about my kids, okay? So I'm going to need your mama to do her mama duty since she the daggone mother of the year. Yeah! Because ain't none of y'all ever been the mother of the year while y'all sit over there and throw your rock and hide the hand. Y'all ain't never did gonna be no mother of the year. I was a damn good mother before I gave my kids over to y'all. And y'all separated my kids from money. God gonna beat every one of y'all black and blue, green and daggone purple. I love you too, B. Please believe it. I got family all over this globe, all in the Netherlands. They love Big Mama. They been watching my show. I ain't got nothing to hide no more. It's a lot of incest going on. Them kids been fucking. They put my child in goddamn going prison. They know them babies been fucking. Aunt Peggy Gather says she would lay on the couch and watch them rascals just go at it. My son and her grandson. You dirty daggone wench. You got your kicks off them kids fucking. You dirty. And somebody need to tell you. Yes, ma'am. And I don't care about nobody coming for me. Oh, baby, because I'm ready to bang. Oh yes, ma'am. When I tell you I'm ready to bang, I'm ready to bang and let's get it out. Cause people talking about let's get this peace. It ain't gonna be peaceful coming from me. When Mikey done stepped to me talking about he gonna delete me. No, when I see him, I'm telling you. So no, I don't think it'll ever be peace where the family will come back like that. Cause Mikey done stepped his boundaries. So he can get this bop bop and that bing bing. We can put some gloves on. Yeah, y'all might as well get some gloves and put us in the ring for some of us. Cause I'm telling you, ain't nobody's kid gonna disrespect me. You hear me, you little raggedy ass faggot punk loose booty Judy? You'll never disrespect me. Boy, when you don't even know your own sexuality, bitch. Miss Tucky. Miss Tuckalina. Bitch, you walking around here thinking you got a pussy, bitch. You don't. You got a damn dick, bitch, and balls. And my son didn't make you gay, boy. Shit. Your daddy might did. Hell. And I'm gonna make my daughter daggone bring this shit out. If we gotta go on daggone y'all to fix my life. Bitch, I'm bringing this shit out on motherfucking public platform. My family mad. No. It need to be put out on the platform for the world to see that this is real life. This ain't no Jerry Springer. This ain't no motherfucking Maury Povich. This real life ass Big Mama show. And this is my life. And I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about me. Because at the end of the day, why you faggot ass bitch? I was abused, bitch. Calling me a yuck mouth and all of that because I had to drink my piss. Fuck you, Mikey. And I'ma bang on you when I see you. Cause you bringing back my childhood, boy. I'm banging on you. You don't know what happened to me when I was a kid, boy. You gonna get banged on. I promise you that. You gonna get banged on. You little you gonna get banged on. You disrespected your wrong cousin. Yeah, I got some of y'all blood in me. But nigga, I'm an Austin. And I kick in doors. You hear me? Y'all done bought CC out now. Bitch, I kick in y'all's door. That ain't no motherfucking threat, nigga. When I pull up, I ain't talking. I'm banging. You don't talk about my son to me, bitch, when you was fucking him. You hear me? You twinkle toe ass bitch. You loved every bit of what was going on. Incest in that fucking family. Fuck all that. I'm so glad my kids went through trauma with y'all bitches. I'm banging on your kid, bro. I'm gonna let you know that. Cause you'll never threaten me and say you marked me, bitch. Huh? Bitch, I'm coming. See, I'm the cousin of kicking doors. Bitch, let me find out where you is. Cause the police ain't gonna stop me, bitch. I got family on this police force, bitch. They don't fuck with me, boy. I'm gonna bang on you, Mikey Harrison. You faggot. When it comes to my kids, ain't no peace, Aunt Wendy. It ain't no peace over here, bro. Aunt Wendy, you are so meek and mild. But Kelly, Kelly, your son gonna get banged on, bro. Cause you said some stuff about my son, bitch. And you're gay. He's married. My auntie gonna put my son in jail. Well, your ass should have been in there too, Mikey. Yeah, y'all was all fucking. Since they wasn't that gonna throw the rock and hide the hand. Y'all always fucking each other. Y'all was sneaking kids out of the bed at night. Yeah, y'all might well tell your motherfucking story. Cause it's all out here. But y'all throw my child in jail over some incest shit. My baby had to go get tested for AIDS because of the daggone label y'all put over my child. God gonna get you. God gonna get you. You, Mikey, you know what? I'm gonna curse your motherfucking ass right now, you dirty dick the bitch. I hope, cause see, you said some dirty stuff to me. You gonna get you call, oh baby, I'm gonna just tell you this, boy. You messing with men, bitch. You ain't saved, bitch. Them A's Aunt Peggy put on my son, them A's they put on my cousin, you gonna have that. You hear me? Keep on fucking around. You gonna have that. And you deserve every bit of it. Cause you done daggone lived your dark ass life with your dark ass people. And y'all all dark over there. Ain't no God in y'all. Y'all dark as the days as daggone the night get. And they don't get dark enough. Y'all dark. Talking about holy and filled with the Holy Ghost and all of that stuff. No, you're not. Y'all the biggest devils I ever seen in my life. Aunt Peggy's side. Leslie, Kelly, Teresa, and Peggy Gathers. I ain't even putting them boys in it. I done named all the ones that done hurt me. And now Peggy, you the ringleader. Cause see, you told Monty, don't daggone fight for them kids cause she can make some new ones. And now Peggy, you told them people that I wasn't fit to be no mother cause I didn't have no place to live. Boy, you something else. You a piece of work, boy. I gave my babies over to my family thinking when I get out of jail, I'm going to come back to my family and get my kids. But they put them all through the system. I could have gave them to the white folks. Yes, ma'am. But I trusted my family. My baby's been molested by that family. My two boys, something was going on. I don't know what was going on, but my auntie lied on my baby daddy. They had an investigation going on, y'all. My baby daddy had to go down to Children's Services. He had to take a lie detector test. Aunt Peggy lied. Did she not know that my kids was gonna get older? I didn't think she. Yes, right. That's what they thought kids was gonna stay young all their lives. But look, Aunt Peggy, see how you lied on my boys? You lied on my boys. And my boys is daggone, married boys. You talked about Fat Daddy gonna be a daggone thug and be in jail, and boy, he turned out to be a good child. He a DJ and he can promote people and he can just do it up. My kids, matter of fact, I got stars. Yes, man. My daddy died because my daddy was a star. See, if y'all hadn't put your hands in on my daddy and all that mess went on with him and his daddy, my daddy probably still be alive. And my dad probably would have been in Hollywood and so would have I. My life would have took a whole turn, but the light, y'all, our family need a bandage on it. Ooh, honey. I mean, it just need to be bandaged up like a daggone mummy. Because there's so much hurt in everybody. And it started from the root. The oldest auntie. It started from you, Aunt Peg. If I daggone go back down and rewind my life, I remember the day my mama dropped us off at Peggy Gathers. The smell of daggone pot pie was in the air. Like everybody was daggone cooking pot pies in the projects. Because that's where it looked like we lived. In the projects with my auntie. And then some kind of way we got away from her because she gave us away to some lady named Miss B. She said she couldn't take care of my mama's kids no more. Just knowing that my mom never came back. And Aunt Peggy is the source of all our hurt. Everybody's. Because Aunt Peggy, you should have never told Monty to go. And that hurt me. for my little cousins. This opened up me. This opened up me. And that little faggot ass bitch. Oh God, get him. And I hope you get your whole family, bro. Cause we can't fight this with your demons. This is a spiritual battle, bro. And God gonna get you. How dare mom tell her child? And I can imagine my auntie standing up there saying that shit. Cause she said that shit at court on me, bro. Then they lied on me. Like I didn't give a fuck about my kids, and I did. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. And I should have just daggone gave my kids over on my mom's side, but I just was like young, and I daggone made a mistake. And I pay for my mistake every day. Because I don't have my babies in my life like they should be. And I see what my little cousins feel. And I want my babies got lost. People say they'll never let you see your babies again. They meant that. My auntie talking about, oh, I always let Carl. You moved all out to Georgia, chasing money. Because y'all was stealing Marshawn's money away from him like blind. Y'all paralyzed this young man for the rest of his life. And the only thing you motherfuckers was running around there thinking about was some money. And he could never walk again. God gonna get you. And Kelly, you know what? You the worst mother that I've ever seen. You the worst mother I ever seen. Y'all didn't do nothing for that boy. That daggone downstairs, when I came over to that house, that was the most nastiest, stinkingest house I ever been in. Kelly, you a trifling bitch. All that money that you stole from your son, bitch, you should be a millionaire your damn self. And I Peggy, you helped. You daggone led the pack. I wonder if the daggone was playing, because you didn't get hurt out the deal. Just the kids. Did you put them in a seatbelt? Because ain't no way them babies was in no seatbelts or car seats. The fuck? When one's head gets split down the middle. See, I'm not going to hide from nobody my life. You putting our stuff on public platforms. Yes, ma'am. Because Mikey made me. He came in and I gave it to him too. Like I'm going to give it to him when I see him. I'm being him. Because he a big punk. Big punks can't fight. They windmill. Y'all know they do the windmill thing. I can't undo. But yes, ma'am. See, I'm going to need some boxing gloves because I want to get in the ring. Yes, ma'am. Can somebody, because we need the daggone, we don't want to hurt nobody, but we want to daggone put some damage on some people. And if we could get some ring, we understand, or just get some boxing gloves and let's get the banking.
I got the venue.
Huh?
I got the venue.
No, the venue is outside.
No, I want in the ring. Real. You can't run no more.
Ain't gonna run. You gonna stand your ass right there. You been running your mouth. You run your mouth like you can fight, and then when niggas pull up, y'all scared to come outside because we not pussy. I ain't never been a pussy. I'm the one that'll kick your door in. I'm that cousin. See, my anger gets so to where I'm already mad. So when I come, I'm coming to kick in your door, and it's on, and we tearing up furniture in this motherfucker with you in it. And I'm just that cousin. So this punk bitch boy keep talking shit, gonna get binged. Keep my son out your faggot ass mouth. For real. Cause you don't know me, boy. Y'all weird as fuck. Don't want to be named the people that you was named. Y'all some weird motherfuckers. Your name ain't no Essence or whatever the fuck your name is. Your name is Michael Harrison, bitch. And when I go file these charges for your threat that you made on my life, you faggot bitch, I'm gonna use Michael Harrison. Or whatever the fuck your name is. The fuck, bitch. You threatened my life, bitch. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna make an example out your punk ass. You think you wanna be a punk? You walk in them daggone jailhouse and see. Ha ha ha! Fresh meat coming through the door. Your ass ain't never seen no jail. But bitch, that threat you made, I'm gonna make sure you walk through them motherfuckers. Oh yes, ma'am. Cause you don't threaten my life, boy. Yes, ma'am. And you did it on a public forum. Yes, ma'am. So see, when one of my cousins come and say, "Come on, I'm taking you down here," I'm going, and I'm filing charges on you, Michael Harrison. Mm-hmm. I got you. Hey, baby, I screenshotted the messages. Oh yes, ma'am. It's so good to have screenshots. Yes, ma'am. Cause his dumb ass did. I ain't there. Listen, y'all. I ain't threatened that boy not one time. I cussed his ass out from Amazing Grace to a Sweeter Sound. Oh yes, I did. But guess what? I ain't threatened the boy's life. He marked my life, and he did that. Well, Marky, since you want to mark people's life, I mark you with HIV, bitch. All of this stuff that your auntie put on my other cousin that he had. That's the problem that they're gonna have. See, they put crack in my mouth. They laughed at me around their kids, and they kids be doing stuff, and some of their kids is still. You can't talk about people, cause look at me now. I'm cleaner than a board of health, and I thank God that He saved me from the devil's candy. Oh yes, ma'am. Cause I chased it for a long time. I was hurt. I had a family that came into my life, destroyed my life. Peggy Gather. Nobody else. Because Peggy Gathers had my babies. Got her hands on them. Carla's kids got money. Who want this one? And I can't imagine them bargaining my kids out like that. Because they had money behind them. Dirty dogs. Then they talked around this faggot ass boy all his life and lied on me. Defamation of character is another thing. Mikey, you better watch yourself, boy. See, you so poor, your mama stole all your money. But this defamation that you just did to me, boy, I'll get a lawyer in every job you get, bitch, and you got a whole life to live. I'll sue you for the defamation, boy. Yes, ma'am. See, you got to fight you funky ass punks with the system. Yeah. Yes, ma'am, you think you so big and bad. But your motherfucking ass gonna see. It's a raft over your life because your mom and them, your grandma and them they been cursed in the daggone man, the daggone cursed your family. Your family. Your immediate family. He died with that curse. They tried to have it reversed and everything. They had to try to go and get Lisa de-hexed or all of that stuff. Your family's hexed. And knowing Alvin, he probably put a curse on your family, your immediate family, your grandmother, you, your mom. It's just a generational curse. So anyone that had came in contact with that lady, Peggy Gathers, your life was going to be a disaster. And that's what Alvin made happen. Ask my aunties. My other aunties, they know. So my auntie, you knew, my auntie took the Bible, y'all. No lie. Hold on. Let me get my Bible, y'all. My auntie took the Bible. No lie. I gotta tell y'all what she did. I never seen nobody do this. She took the Holy Bible, girl. Yes, ma'am. This book right here. She took this. She slammed it on the ground. Bow! She started stepping on it and cause see, somebody was proving her as some and what they call an incest shit. Mm-hmm. And boy, they had her going. They had her going. it was some stuff that she didn't want to come out in the family. Yes, ma'am. And boy, she took God's Bible and she stood on it. She jumped on it. Oh, you're a liar. She sat on it. Oh, she did everything on that Bible. And nobody would ever disrespect the Bible. Oh, I don't like nobody disrespect that Bible. And Peggy Gathers disrespected that Bible. See, I hate that I came in contact with a family like that. It ain't, I can't say the Jacobs because that would be putting my auntie in that. And she's the most sweetest, gentlest, meek and mild woman I ever met on this face of this earth. Wendy Jacobs. So I never put them Jacobs in anything because that's not that family. I'm talking about Gathers, Spurlock, Bush. And I'm not even talking about Richard because he's a Spurlock. I'm just talking about the mammy. I never thought that this cousin would say anything about me. I've never said nothing about her. Wrong. I think we all thought that she was the most sweetest person in the world till you talk to her kids. And you get a whole different story. And like I said, it's two sides to each story. That's why our family need a healing. And I'm Wendy, the only one that can bring the healing on because at this point, a lot of us are hurt. And a lot of people have said some hurtful things to one another that you can't take back, especially when they say something against your children. And Michael Harrison has said some things that I think he need to be banged and beamed about. Because, see, I'm the cousin. If I see you somewhere and you done said something to me disrespectful, I'm going to run up on you and start binging on you. Because you ain't going to disrespect me like that. You hurt my son. You hurt me. You hurt everybody. Your grandmother is the root of all this evil. And you turned out like it, and they turning Jessie to be the same way. And she's a beautiful young lady. That's a beautiful little girl. And she should not be subjected to thinking that she's better than anyone else. Oh, no, ma'am. And the fucked up part is that when you treated kids different and you raised your other baby sedity and stuck up, they start to disrespect their older siblings. And that can get out of hand too because, baby, sisters don't older sisters, oh no, ma'am, they'll whoop your tail like you they kid. So I'm just saying, I'm a fighter. I ain't never been a lover. I've never been loved. Okay? So I'm a fighter. That's just that. I'm a motherless child, a fatherless child, and I'm a fighter. I ain't got that love in me for some of y'all. And I'll hurt some of y'all. And Mikey, boy, baby, bye. You one of them on my daggone shit list to get binged on. Oh, yes, ma'am. Because you don't talk crazy to me, boy. I got kids older than you, boy. Your mama need to, boy, baby, bye. I'm going to go get me a whip. I'm going to whoop your ass. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go get me a whip. That bitch is real long. And it's going to reach where I need to. Because you a runner. I ain't know you was a runner. I ain't know you was a track star. You a runner. Yeah, when you hit that bitch, he get the running, bitch. And he don't look back, baby. That nigga got that, I slapped that bitch, and that motherfucker got off that daggone chair. He took off running out that back door, bitch, and I was on his fat ass. Yes, I was. He a track star, bitch. When you hit that bitch, he gonna run. It's like the phase on daggone Marlon Wayans and them when he got slapped and he went and fell down. He dancing with his little squeaky voice and fell. Yeah, that's what them daggone fag pops do. And that's what he is. He one of them fag pops. That's how he act like that. He got that type of energy. Yes, ma'am. And a big faggot at that. Mm-mm. Excuse me to any of my friends that's big gay guys, but he one of them kind. And y'all know how they get, honey. They so flamboyant, honey. But I love them. But I ain't gonna let no big old faggot talk crazy to me. You gotta know where you stand at with me. And baby, if you ain't no daggone fighter, you need to stop running your mouth. Yeah, man, stop running your mouth to me, cause I'm a fighter. I ain't love. Me and my husband both motherless children. I mean, he got a mother, but he feel unloved. And then my mama ain't here, and we never had the love. So I don't give a damn about getting on somebody's head. No, man. I'm not a lover, I'm a fighter. And I'm putting that out there. And I done done my talking. So when I see you, it's on sight. Yes, ma'am. It's on sight. Because Carla Austin is not the daggone lover. I fight. And for you to say my daughter whipped my ass, oh no, ma'am. And if Nebu ever told you that, she a damn lie. I was about to call my daughter. Cause ain't nobody gonna beat me up in my house. Oh no, ma'am. My daughter got some knots and bruises and all that good stuff on her. And the Lord let it be known. And see, let me tell you something while you throw that up in there. My daughter better ask for forgiveness. Cause you don't put your hands on your mama. You heard me? Okay, cousin. Let's see if we can get you in here. Hold on, cousin. You gotta send a request, I think. Send a request in the inbox. Cause I tried to add you and they don't got you. Let me see. Let me see if I can put you in like this. And then reply and like. No, I need. Let me see. You gotta send a request, cousin, cause it's only got. Let me see. I don't see nobody in here yet. My audience ain't showing on here. I see Tanisha White and Con Reese in here, but that's it. You gotta send a request in that box with that lady and that man down there in the box. They invite to the Yeah, this got to be put out here because see, a lot of us have generational curses and a lot of us is going through a lot of pain and hurt from family members. And it's only certain family members that hold grudges and want to continue this daggone cycle. And it's time for us to stop this cycle. I mean, because we're the grandmothers now. And you know, it's sad when a grandmother have a whole lot of grandkids and they don't want to be a grandmother when you wasn't even a mother to your children. You don't even want to be a part of the kids that they have. That's sad. And that's demonic and that's evil. How do you think that God wants you, any of y'all, in his heavens? Stealing kids for money and stealing kids, robbing kids that is handicapped for the rest of their life, blind. How do you think that did y'all guys repent for stealing that boy's money? Did y'all? Did y'all repent for stealing that boy's money? Did the mother even care enough to change him and all of those things when he needed it done? My daughter told me some horrific stories on how y'all used to dag on. just let him sit down there in those daggone diapers that he wore. Like I really like. She said she became the person that helped Marshawn. Like I think he thinks that this family is on Peggy's side, the family from hell. And if you look at our daggone uh, family tree, you are the rooted one. And the source of it all came from Peggy Gathers. All of this incest and stuff. And watching children molest one another. That is disgusting. And yes, Aunt Wendy, we need to put this out here. Because a lot of children was exposed to stuff that they shouldn't have been. I think when they found out what had happened to my children, and it wasn't in the care of me, y'all. Some of my family members on my dad's side had my children. And they're the sources, the kids say it came from that side. So I didn't have them then. So when my kids got out of my care, my kids were tampered with somewhere down the line, them boys. So then when they heard this, like Peggy heard all of this stuff, like it need to be come out because some people want to daggone hide the rock, but your son might be gay too, Peggy. It never stopped. My son said some things when they were with you, what your son done to them. So we need to put this out here. Y'all think that I don't know half of the stuff that my kids got old enough to tell their mother. And a lot of stuff need to be addressed to Peggy Gathers for the lies that you've told on me. Talking about I sold my kids for dope. That's defamation of character. I want to know which one of y'all son of a bitches or bitches said that to my kids. Or to Michael. Because that bitch, I'm telling y'all, that big fat sloppy bitch said some shit to me in my inbox that I screenshotted. Because I'm definitely going to take this bitch down for defamation of character first and foremost. And then I'm going to bing on his head. Yeah. That's not a threat. That's a promise. So I don't want nobody jumping in it, no family members, because I'm going to want to daggone bing on his head, okay? Because I'm not going to let no big bitch just talk shit to me. You got your mouth on me since you been a little boy. You hear me? Yes, ma'am. Since you been a little boy, you have your mouth on me. Listening to that Peggy and Kelly and all of them, Monty and all of them around the table talking about me, motherfucker. Telling y'all lies about me. But see, the things that they should have said was I was a hustler. I got my money. I never asked their motherfucking asses for nothing. Why they ever dog me out and talk shit about me. I ain't never asked that family while I was in my dope daggone life or whatever. You tried to make me seem like I was this bad person, bitch. I was getting it and I had it going on. I wasn't no fiend. I dressed nice, smelled good, and looked good all the time. Motherfucker thought I was a dope girl. So let's not get it twisted, Peggy Gathers. You tried to call the police on me because you tried to figure out what kind of hustle I had because I had a nigga named Ice. And that's just how he had me. Iced out. I'm calling the police. You and my auntie, the other one. When I was licking, y'all was trying to go and call the police. But look at God. Look at God. Pop my own daggone collar that I don't got on. Pat my own self on the back. Because I didn't need no 12-step. I just needed a little bit of daggone God. And baby, I'm all the way there now. And I'm in my peace. I'm in peace. I'm not destroyed by what you did, Peggy Gathers, to my family, to my kids, to us. I'm not destroyed. It didn't kill me. It broke me, but it did. Look. It bent me, but I ain't all the way broken. Because some stuff you got to get out to be able to live. And see, y'all got so many dark secrets in y'all. Y'all can't live. Y'all miserable. Monty miserable. Peggy miserable. Kelly over there half dead, dying. Yes, ma'am. Let's put it out there. She's half dead and half dying. She has no energy. She never been taking care of kids. Them kids took care of themselves. Because she been sick all her life. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I heard about the sickness. But we ain't gonna talk about that. But y'all, they try to take my kids, and my kids is damaged. Yes, ma'am. Damaged, abused, misabused, sexually abused, mentally abused, physically abused. My babies is all of that because of Peggy Gathers and her kids, her daughters, and Lord have mercy. This is my life. This is Big Mama's life. And they say, oh, how can you put the business out there? It's mine. And it's my story. And I'm putting it out here for the world to see that I have nothing to hide about being a smoker, because I never was a fiend. I've always took care of my kids when I had my kids. I didn't need no help from none of y'all. Please believe that. And like I said, I was better off, like my little cousin said, you was better off putting your kids in the system than putting them in the damn hands of them to be molested, abused, talked about, treated like trash, treated like... They treated Carl Austin's kids bad. And they also treated them Browns baby bad. Them babies was the talk of our family. Dogging them. For years. That's all I heard. A mother dogging her children out. I asked her, you're not going to never get them back? See, I was young. Yes, ma'am. And that's the hurting part. When you want back and you ain't getting it. My mama died. I can't get her back. My mama was never a part of our life. Peggy made sure of that. And the rest of the people also. My mom helped. But the root of our family on my daddy's side is a snake. Hiding, may I say, a wolf in sheep clothing. Because this is spiritual to me. It's a spiritual battle. We got kids gay. And instead of them daggone trying to save those kids, they laughed about a 2-year-old walking around in high heel shoes better than you could, with lipstick on and wigs. They laughed about it. And now you're a full-blown faggot today. A faggot. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. But they want to talk about my kids. But neither one of my sons is daggone out here taking no back shots. No, ma'am. I don't even take back shots. That shit hurt. Yes, ma'am. When nobody running up in my bowels. You a sick bastard. You out here making truffle butter. You out here smelling like booty unnecessarily. Yes, ma'am. And you got the nerve to be talking about somebody. And a filter, he called me ugly. Boy, you are not cute. You ain't never been no cute baby. Oops, is that the one where you say, oh? Yes, ma'am. I have, Tiana. And thank you, baby, for acknowledging that this is my story. That my family think that I should hide. and not put it on public platforms. Oh, no, ma'am, don't put it on a public platform. But this is my life. And I've dealt with this for 53 years of my life. Yes, ma'am. And to listen to my little cousins that all they need and want is a hug, a kiss, and ask for forgiveness or something. I want to be a part of my daughter's life and my grandbaby's lives. That is what growing old is all about and memories is all about. I miss those things because my auntie made sure of it. She disputed my children all through the family. My babies are gone. Some are out of town, some here, but they are so distant because they don't know what to love is. On Thanksgiving, I should have all of my kids at my house throwing a feast. Only one show up. Maybe Philip, Nebu, Carl. But Carlos isn't here. He out of town with a woman that don't even care about him. And they want to talk their shit. And until you know my story, this nigga said, you had to drink piss. And do you not know that that is abuse, you weird ass fucking daggone piece of shit? To make a kid drink their own urine, that's waste. That's abuse, bitch. That's why I don't deal with alcoholics, because that's how I dealt with my life of a grandmother that was an alcoholic. That was her discipline. If you peed the bed, you sucked piss out the sheet with salt on it, and you drank your own urine out of jars. Yes, ma'am. And so, see, that's the reason why I don't have my oldest daughter, because I refuse to be that mother that my grandmother was, making my daughter drink urine, and that's the discipline that I got. So, I that generational curse, that one there. Oh no, man, I refused it. I needed help. I was a young mother. That's how my oldest daughter got away, cause she peed on herself all the time. You get cute. Oh, she just be dolled up. Everybody just loved her. Even that side of the family, her daddy's side, so-called daddy, because he ain't it. And everything. Yes, I was. I'm not gonna tell y'all that I wasn't no motherfucking hoe. I was a paid hoe. Yes, ma'am. I wasn't fucking niggas that didn't have nothing. I sure wasn't. And Ice had it one-on-one. He was way older than me. And I don't give a fuck about Aunt Peggy calling me a hoe. Bitch, I was paid. Draped in diamonds. So what you talking about? And I came over there dropping off gifts, electronics. She tried to call the police. I'm calling the police. I don't know what you're in it. It ain't none of your business, motherfucker. How I was trying to take care of my kids. She started denying stuff. No matter how I got it, I was bringing it. Started denying anything that I bought for my kids. You a dirty snake in the grass. I would come with big trash bag, big red trash bag full of everything that I thought a kid would need. My auntie turned it all away. She a dirty snake. My babies wore their kids' hand-me-downs. Yes, ma'am. Aunt Wendy know. And Aunt Wendy ain't gonna be the one to sit here and lie about any of this shit. Because the family is corrupted because of the root of the family. The oldest, the one that was grounded when grandma and them daggone made her. And she corrupted her children. And then she got her daughter right now, which is Leslie Spurlock, corrupting her younger daughter against her oldest siblings. See, she raised that child. And she raised the other one, which she dogs him out. She said she wasn't going to never deal with her son no more. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I do, cousin. They need to know. Because there ain't nothing to hide no more. Michael is a snake in the grass. And hell, instead of them trying to find out why he became a faggot and figure out where he got touched down the line, Because somebody touched that child. He been grown since he was 2 years old. That thing came out the daggone ball sack. A feminine piece of work. Weird ass dude. It's always, man, I done seen all the slender daggone gay guys I can possibly see. And they all put together. You see this big old big bubble butt ass fat boy trying to be a woman. Something you ain't. And then you put all this makeup on and daggone try to be something you ain't. You ain't. You ain't it. Not with a filter on and one off. Because your whole life you're nothing but a queer. And I'm going to say that and I don't give a fuck if they block me. You're a queer. And you like back shots. You ain't going to be worth a damn when you get in your 50s. You ain't going to be able to even use your bowels, boy. Because you're going to be ran through. I ain't never sold no ass, but I always been taken care of by my niggas. So don't you ever disrespect me. And boy, while you talking, I'm a rich specimen, bitch. I'm gonna walk and step and daggone wipe my feet on you, Mikey. The crack that you putting in my mouth is gonna be the crack your grandbaby smoke, your kids smoke, and anybody else. Boy, you gonna have problems with your kids if you have kids. But you such a faggot and such a twinkle toe that your motherfucking ass probably don't never have no kids. Why do Peggy think some of her kids was cursed at the womb? They can't have kids. And the ones that should have been blessed to have kids. Let me not go there, Jesus. Okay, Father God, I'm going to put my hand on this Bible and tell you, Father God, forgive me for what I'm about to say, Father God. But I'm going to say it. And I say it on the Bible, okay? Randy wanted a child. And my cousin is gone today. They only wanted love, man. Aunt Pinky, your love. Teresa wanted a baby. But she couldn't have a baby. The love that you should have gave those kids, you didn't give them. Monty, I don't know if she even daggone got away from you. But they never got. How can you be a mother or teach your kids to be a mother to my children when you weren't even a damn good mother to your own kids, Peggy Gathers? I'm sorry, I'm speaking my mind this morning. Yes, Father God told me to. He gave me the permission to open my platform this morning because I'm not nothing ashamed, and I'm not ashamed of my life. I'm not ashamed of the drugs that I took in my life. For the background of my life have been nothing but disaster since I first laid eyes on that family. And it's not my Aunt Wendy. It's not my Aunt Pat. All my problems started with Peggy Gathers and her daughters, and how she was the ringleader of her daughters never giving me my children back. Scum of the year. They call her Funky Peggy. Her husband used to call her daytime. That's Peggy's pussy. Damn. You just stunk all the way around. This funky runky donkey. This stanky ranky chunky. You stink from the inside out. Aunt Peggy. The generational curse should have stopped at your children. Matter of fact, you. But you caused the hurt in this family. Peggy Gathers. I'm sorry, Aunt Peg. I love you with all I am. Because you're my auntie. You're my daddy's sister. But you're the root of all of our hurt. Especially mine. And mine's kids. Because I would have never told my daughter, let them have her. You can make them another family. And I can imagine the words that you said. And Monty, you can't talk about me. You ain't got nothing to talk about me. Because you just like my mama. And y'all sit up, y'all go run from house to house, running everybody's business. Hell, I didn't even know Keontae was gay. Shit. I just thought he sung Mary J. Blige's songs. But Cousins was talking about he was going to be blah, blah, blah. So they'd already called it on him. And I love my little cousin. But I'm hated by them because of the things that done went through the family. I never got to be around those little cousins to love on them. And I lived with them. They mama turned on me because of something my kids did. But they've been doing it through this family since they was kids. Fucking each other cousins. Mm-hmm. That's why I said it's detrimental that you know your family. So you don't date them or get babies by them and be the talk of the damn family. Because incest is in the family. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful to God that me and my little cousins didn't have to endure the stuff that some of my cousins done been through with brothers, cousins. Oh, baby. Incest. And my son went to jail for incest throughout the family. And now, Peggy, I'm so hurt for my baby going through what he went through with you. When my baby came back and I seen him, every time I seen him, he had a knot, y'all. That means a baby is disturbed where they're beating I bump my head at night to go to sleep, y'all. But that's my comfort. And he got that from me, the bumping. But when a child bumps their head to where they have a callus, that baby was stressed. He needed psychological. He wanted his mother. And my Aunt Peggy never once tried to bring my son to me. She never once tried to bring none of my kids back to me. And she should have made that right. Big liar, bro. Every time I, and that faggot. Y'all try to act like my son was this pedophile. But them bitches they all was fucking. They've been fucking since they probably was daggone little kids. And Aunt Peggy watched it. She said she'd be on the couch, y'all, like this. Talking about I've been watching them rascals. Who even says rascals? She said they just be getting down. I said, you dirty, sick freak. And I used to ask my son, when I heard the things that Aunt Peggy used to do to kids, I asked my son, had he ever been tampered with by my auntie? So, yeah, I asked, because I'm a mother. I want to know what them freaks of the week did. Yes, ma'am. Freaks of the week. That's freaky. When you're watching kids have sex with one another instead of stopping it and whooping their asses. And then you wonder why you got a faggot over there. My son didn't turn your boy gay. That thing already came out gay. That bitch was walking around in high heel shoes at 2 years old and lipstick and wigs. Big bitch. Should have known he was going to grow up to be a big faggot. So I don't give a damn about what they say. And if you a big faggot, your ass stink. You big loose booty Judy, stinking ass faggot, big punk. And it's always y'all big fat fuckers, big faggots that's always got so much to say and can't fight. Out there windmilling. Bitch, I'm ready to put on a motherfucking family motherfucking box. That's right. Motherfuckers get in the ring. Ain't nobody bringing no weapons. Ain't nobody doing shit. I'm promoting this shit. I'm tired of motherfuckers thinking you can talk to me any old kind of way. We are hurt inside. And I'm telling you, I might look like, I should daggone look like the fuck shit I've been through. But God, I should be wrinkled to hell and back like a rotten apple. Yes, ma'am. I'm like a sponge. And my auntie bought all of my hurt to me. Peggy Gathers. Not Wendy, not Pat, not Linda. Well, Aunt Linda, yeah. Because she had my baby. Didn't want her to come. Who gets your kids and don't want to bring them around or let you come around and see your babies? They was evil. God gonna tear y'all ass a new limb, every last one of y'all that had my children and wouldn't let them be in my life. And I don't care who you is. I don't care who you is. I'm Peggy all the time. You can't covenant nobody's kids, but your kids covenant mine. And you made sure of it, Peggy. Because at the end of the day, your daughters, one, Teresa never had a kid, so how the hell can she be that mother? And you made your daughters keep my babies out my life until they let me tell y'all what she did. Kelly, my daughter turned 18. I was staying with one of my men. Oh, yes, ma'am. Nebu's 18th birthday. Now y'all know. Some of y'all know Day Day. Some of y'all don't. But y'all know Day Day, he was kind of, touched like Uncle James. And he was kind of weirded out, And he had to take medication and everything. But this day, the day that my baby turned 18, Kelly threw my daughter outside. Dropped her off on me. Now, mind y'all, I'm already excuse me, staying with someone. And I definitely don't want to look like a bad mother by turning her away. Because that's my child. But Day Day's mother, with him having mental illness, and she was his legal guardian. I wasn't married to this man. Said, hey, So you already here. And the things that, she could come over, visit, she would come over, that because she stayed for a while with us. But Day's mom got wind that he had gotten overwhelmed with the traffic coming through the house because Nebu had her little friends coming over. They was doing hair and they just had a good time, as her friends coming over. They were girly girls then. Wasn't no daggone. I didn't see no gay shit in my daughter. And see, Peggy and them wanted my daughter was probably full blown, not messing with dudes or nothing, just full blown, just messing with girls. But I've tried to save my child. Something Peggy Gathers as a grandmother hasn't tried to do to Michael Harrison. That thing is lost. There ain't bringing no loose booty Judy like him back. He's lost. He is definitely convinced that he's a woman inside of this corpse that he carry around because he's dead flesh. He's dead man walking. You playing with your life. You hear me? You a whole faggot out here. Got somebody running up in your bowels. Because he think he a woman, so y'all know somebody running up in him. And he want to disrespect. He been getting ran up through. since he was a kid. And I ain't gonna sugar shock nothing. Peggy watched them boys fuck each other. Might as well go ahead and put it out there. She said I would watch on the couch. She got her rocks off watching them boys having sex with one another. The freak of the week. I'd have been tearing ass up. But not her. Oh, no, ma'am. She didn't stop it. And that's child molestation. You should be in jail for that. I mean, literally, I can press charges on my own family for what my children went through with y'all. They're putting my innocent child in jail when y'all know that they was fucking. That incest shit run through y'all's family. That run through y'all's blood. I don't want no parts of a cousin inside of me. Knowingly. That's sick. And that is what goes on that side. It's okay. They've been fucking their cousins in North Carolina for years. Let's put that out there. I took my man down to North Carolina, and one of my cousins fucked my baby daddy. And don't think that I ever knew it. I do. But hey, those are the secrets that they want to keep. And so we let them keep them. Yes, ma'am. I ain't got nothing to hide about my life. Not nothing. Not me chasing the devil's candy. Not me losing my children to a daggone snakish ass family that didn't show love to kids. They daggone got my kids money and used my kids as orphans. My kids was treated like orphans and daggone Cinderella, cleaning up they nasty ass houses while their kids sitting back in the goddamn going room on game consoles, phones, and things of this nature. She never even let her kids go outside. When they did go outside in Georgia, they got in the midst of some stuff that they shouldn't have done. But our family want to hide, throw the rock and hide. I ain't throwing the rock and hiding shit. This is my real life. And I don't give a damn. I have a dysfunctional ass auntie. And her kids' daughters are just as dysfunctional as she is. And for a mother, the dad gonna say she done with her son, cause he ain't buy her a funky ass damn fish sandwich from Burger King. Y'all need to stay away from fish sandwiches or anything the dad gonna got anything to do with fish anyway, cause y'all pussy stink. But you got mad. Hell, if your mama's pussy stink, god dang. I don't know, but god dang that. Boy, I can't never get that smell out my nose, and I'm 53 years old. And we went to North Carolina centuries ago. Boy, that was the most funkiest smell I ever endured in my life. And everybody on that van smelt that pussy. That was the most stinkingest pussy in the world. And I ain't never smelled nobody's pussy that damn strong. That thing smelled like it was dead. And she got off that thing when she stood up in that van, and my ass, one of the kids in the van said, "Shoot, what is that smell?" And my Uncle James, Lord have mercy, with his sparkles, I love Uncle James. He said, "That's Peggy's pussy." And everybody bailed out the van because she'd been sitting on that hot ass pussy in that van. She must have pissed on herself or something. Because I'm telling you, that was some strong, funky, ronky. Donkey. I'm talking about if you had hair in your nose, it had got singed. I mean, burnt all of that. I mean, I'm talking about that's how strong my auntie's coochie was that day. And everybody in the family called her Funky Pussy Peggy or Pussy Peggy or Hot Pussy Peggy or whatever. That coochie been hot for a long time. Shit, she raped my damn daddy. And I don't feel too kind from that. I feel my daddy's pain. My daddy would have had to live with that. His sister fucked him. Oh, hell. And you know what? I'm his child. So I feel his pain. My daddy was a baby. My daddy didn't know nothing about no having no sex. And especially with his sister. The fuck nasty. I wish my brother would. I'd have told my mama or whoever raised, that's my brother, ain't never touch me in that type of way. And I'm so glad my brother and me got away from Peggy Gathers and that side of the family. Because it's disgusting. And my kids endured a whole lot of sexual activity as young children that they shouldn't have went to. And my daughter should have never been sucking on Kelly's baby daddy's dick. She lying. And y'all know what my Aunt Peggy tried to do, y'all? My Aunt Peggy tried to blame her friend Jason, man, for molesting my daughter. Neither knew who did that to her. What, you thought she wasn't gonna grow up? Aunt Peggy, you knew that man upstairs was a goddamn on pervert. And you would let my baby go up there all the time with that man and Miss Gracie. She tried to blame Miss Gracie's husband for raping my daughter. My daughter know who raped her. And Mark need to be behind bars today. Because there's never a statute of limitation to rape or molestation. And my daughter got a case. The fuck? I got a case against Peggy Gathers right now. Because you let my child get raped by your son. After he found out what all the stuff that was going on and all that stuff that was going on in the family. Your son raped my son. Aunt Peggy. And he probably did it for years. Because you sent Carlos away. Oh, yes, ma'am. So now it's just little old Carl by himself with you and your son, which was way older than my son, Peggy Gathers. And your son raped my son. And he told me he did it around about the Christmas time, Miss Peggy Gathers. And y'all think that I don't know that that child raped my son. But Peggy Gathers, your son should have been in jail while you put my son in jail. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Since we putting everything out on the damn forefront. Your son raped Carl for years. He's a twinkle toe too. He's undercover though. Wonder if you knew that. Yeah. So see, it's a lot that need to come out. It's a whole lot that need to come out, baby. Because my babies was tortured with you, Peggy, and your child. And to think, he's so meek and mild now. But my baby is dark inside. And he's dark inside because of you and your son, Peggy Gathers. Just got to tell the truth and shame the devil. And I want the world to know my story and my children's story and my little cousin's story. Because we hurt. And my kids got deep, dark stuff inside of them that they should have never endured with that side of the family, Peggy. Your daughters. Only thing I fought Joe for is stealing my son's money, treating him like he was trash. You know, if Carlos took anything, he should have. Because Carlos came with 2 checks. And my baby dad gonna blame me for years that I was smoking his check up. Baby, when they got y'all, they had y'all money. But Joe lied to my son a whole long time. So when Carlos got the wind that when he talked to me, I told my son, I said, baby, mommy ain't never had your money. My son thought I was out here smoking up his money. And Joe was daggone taking that boy's money, buying all kind of Rolexes. Oh, yes, man. It came out. Buying Rolexes, staying drunk, drinking off of his money, doing all of that kind of stuff because it was in the wind with the family. Bonnie talk. Monty definitely talk. So let's not gonna act like Leslie just daggone prayer book when it comes down to running folk business because Monty runs a lot of people's business. So the thing is, this shit need to come out because a lot of us hurt because of Peggy's kids. And I'm definitely. I'm Peggy, you throw the rock and hide the hand, but your son was raping my son. So we might as well put that out there. And the sad part of all of it is nobody wanted to tell that part. But my kids grew up. And my kids tell me. So Peggy Gathers, while you out here watching little kids having sex and talking about you watch them rascals just getting it in or whatever you did, you are a sick pedophile, Peggy. That's pedophilia. You was a grown woman watching little kids having sex. That's dirty. That's nasty. In real talk, you should be in jail. Mikey should be in jail. Because he's a pedophile. They're all freaks. They're all freaks. If you go down the line, they ain't nothing but inbreeded freaks. And they think it's okay. They done fucked cousins for decades. Generational curses got to stop. When you hear one of your cousins say he done fucked all the aunts too, golly. One aunt said, he ain't there gonna never, you ain't no never. She said, don't you never lie to me like that, because I ain't there gonna. But you got one aunt that ain't never there gonna say the word. I said, well, goddamn. A bunch of freaks of the week. And a bunch of pedophile. That's pedophile. You're a pedophile. You watch kids having sex. That's pedophilia, Peggy. And then you want to call and when Randy catch the shit, now y'all want to act like and put my son in jail. And then my baby all out here daggone go get checked for HIV and shit like that. Peggy Gathers, you are the most dirtiest scum of the earth, honey, baby. And I'm here to tell you, you a dirty daggone piece of work, Peggy Gathers. Because your daggone son raped my son for years. I didn't think maybe y'all didn't think that they were ever going to grow up and tell their side of the story. I'm about ready to get a ring and some gloves going on because I'm about ready to beat on some people. You know what I'm saying? I got two in particular that I want to beat on. And that's Michael for running his motherfucking mouth about my son. Because, bitch, you can say whatever the fuck you want to about me, bitch. But your motherfucking ass say something about my kids, bitch, you ready to fight. And, bitch, I'm not nay, nor am I Tay. I run in your house. Because, bitch, you make me run over there and motherfucker, you better ask my daughter. Bitch, I had to call the police. Yes, you better call the police. When I get there, the police are there. Because bitches know I don't come to talk when I come. I'm running in your house. Bitch, I wasted my gas. You been running your mouth. Bitch, I'm about to whoop your natural, funky, stinking, loose booty fucking ass. And that's not a threat. That's a promise, Michael Harrison. I'm going to beat you black and blue. Something your mama should have did. Don't you never come at me about my Carl or any of my children. When your uncle was fucking my son, let's put it out there on the plate today. When your uncle was fucking my son. But Peggy hide that, don't she? She ain't never told the world that, did she? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, and I confronted her about it. And she lied. You know, I just want to get some lie detector tests. Because there's a lot of lies going on. And Mikey, you fat, funky faggot. You FFF, you fat, funky faggot. Bitch, I ain't never sold none of my kids for crack or dope. Your mammy, your grandmammy, and your aunties might have sold them for crack, but not me. Because they had my kids. Not me. So, Peggy, I'm going to need you to stop telling your lies over there to Mikey. Because, bitch, I tell you what, I ain't never daggone slept around here with a man that ain't never did nothing for me like your daughters. I've been with this man about 13 or 14 years of my life. And Peggy, every man I've ever been with was my man. Okay? And ain't nobody getting this pussy and they motherfucking ain't daggone giving me nothing but a wet ass. No, ma'am. And Forte was the best thing that ever happened to daggone Monty. It probably was y'all that fucked up their fucking relationship. Oh, yes, ma'am. Monty lived like a queen. She still tried to daggone uphold herself like that because she knew how that man got down. She had a damn good man. Shit, I used to tell her I wish I had a man like hers. But she bashed that man. She talked about him like a dog, all that. She talked about her own kids like a dog. They ain't nothing like us. They that like them Browns. Like, who says that to their kids? And you want to bash me? You want to talk about me? You can't talk about me, Monty. Leslie Spurlock. The fuck? I ain't never denied none of my kids. I ain't never denied none of mine. And if I'm gonna be a grandmother, because those are the things that you wasn't doing when you was a daggone mother. At least you get that with the kids that your kids done had. And you don't even want to be a part of that. You think you so young and so vibrant that you can't be called grandma. Who the fuck are you? You are old. You washed up. You letting every time Dick and Harry run through you. Shit, every time I turn around, you had a new man. So your mama can't call nobody no hoe. Shit, I'm Peggy. And I'm going to tell you, why you sitting up here getting played by your man? You let that man take your car and you be talking, oh, Johnny has my car. I bet Johnny out here going to go see another woman. You ain't giving him no pussy, you said. Shit, he got the best of both worlds. He get to use the car, go get him some pussy, come back, give you your car, go home and lay down in his bed. Okay? You being used. And I'm just keeping that 100 because I'm older than you, Aunt Peggy. And I see you being used. You say you don't have sex with your man. And you and Johnny done been together for years. You said you ain't fucked this man. That man taking your car and going to give him some pussy somewhere else. Don't never think that. The fuck? Ain't nothing that sweet. This man ain't giving you no dick. You ain't giving him no pussy. But that man, don't think that man ain't going. He still get up and go. Johnny still get up and go. He probably taking your car to go see the bitch that's fucking him for real. And I'm just being real. So why everybody trying to run everybody's relationship and talk about people's men? Y'all want to dog my little cousins' men's out. They working. They hustlers. So I'm just keeping it real. And the ones that's running their mouth ain't even got no man. Ain't getting no dick. Ain't getting no pussy. But running y'all mouths. Y'all just miserable as the fuck. That's the whole part of this whole scenario. Misery. And not only is the older folks daggone misery, y'all got this generational curse with these kids disrespecting their elders. I'm an elder to Michael Harrison. And I will whoop his ass. I'm an elder to Jesse. Jesse has never disrespected me. Not in my face. But I'll never let none of them kids disrespect me. Because I'm their elder. But Monty, you need to daggone come to grips with some shit that you got going on. And love on your children. I wish my daughters would come back. Philtasia, Riri, and Carlisha. I only have one daughter that's in my life. And that's Philnicia. I got 4 baby girls and 3 boys. And I only have maybe 3 right now that's in my life. I got 7 kids, man. My Thanksgiving dinner should be off the chain. My Christmases should be immaculate, where we all dressed alike and happy. I don't get that. Because my auntie stole my children's love. And they don't know how to love their own mother. They don't know how to come over here and sup with their own mother. Because she stole that. I guess it was stolen from her. So she daggone going to steal everybody else's love from their children. Peggy did that. And her kids did that to me. Kelly, Teresa, Peggy, and Monty. Because Monty probably had her hands in it too. Because she definitely daggone didn't say, well, why don't y'all give Carla back her kids? Because Monty could care less. Because Monty was making kids of her own. So she can brag about having kids that she got to raise and not the ones that she didn't raise. So it brings a whole lot of, and then they want to talk about me, and they know nobody talked about me as bad as Peggy, Kelly, and Monty. That side of the family. Period. And I just wanted that to be out there. That the root of our family is the root of all of our problems. The oldest auntie who has went down the line and fucked everybody and daggone people been fucking all through the family. She fucked all her brothers and sisters. So, yeah. It's been said through the family. You's the biggest freak of the week. Damn, you've been using your coochie since it's been able to be used. Shit, you started on your brothers. My. My dad would have had a dark secret if he had lived with it. But God took my father out of here so he didn't have to deal with none of this misery that y'all done caused through this family. At all. And to think that we call y'all our blood, our family. Y'all ain't family. Y'all just kin. Because family would never do you like y'all do. Family love. Family come together. They had everybody at Thanksgiving dinner like it's a family reunion. Everybody bring a dish. But you think our family can do that? No, because there's a lot of us that's hurt in the family. And the family probably be all tore up on Thanksgiving. Until we all can sit down. Us, the ones that was pushed away from the family. Us, the ones that was mistreated. We don't never get invited to Thanksgiving dinner. You know, that hurt me. Time that went by this fast.
Don't cry, baby.
That my auntie is 80 something years old. And I really haven't seen my Aunt Wendy in a long time. And she's still a peacemaker.
Don't cry, baby. Don't cry, baby. Don't cry. Okay.
And I want to give my auntie my hugs and my flowers once a year. And just want our family to get back together like we used to be.
Don't cry, baby. It's gonna be okay.
When it was good and it was happy. And I had my own kids and I was bringing them around the family. But those days are gone. And I don't want that going. Be crying over my auntie's casket.
Don't cry.
Because I done missed all those moments that I'm supposed to have with my auntie. 80 something years old. She's still here. And God ain't gonna take her nowhere. Because she's such a peaceful woman. My Aunt Wendy.
Nobody wants all that drama.
Good morning, good morning.
Not quite. Out here, babe. Okay. Okay.
Sometimes you just need that opening and that closure. And sometimes you might just need to get on a public platform to let it out. Because people think they know you. And they think they know your story. And they don't know your story. Can't nobody tell your story but you.
That's right.
So, with that being said, y'all, I'm going to get off of here because, boy, baby, this been on my mind all night. And I said when I get up in the morning, I'm going to do a live about generational curses and how people try to throw the rock and hide the hand and act all innocent. And there's us broken, adopted, thrown away, black sheep in the family. Nobody care about, but they tell you every day. Or, matter of fact, the love don't even daggone. You got to tell some of your aunties you love them first. Now, my Aunt Wendy, she always tell you she love you. You always get a hug from Aunt Wendy. Sometimes I gotta say 2 or 3 times to my Aunt Peggy that I love her to get that out of her. But she'll come around and say it. But I love all of my aunties. And this stuff need to come to the forefront because a lot of us is hurting. A lot of the youth is hurting. And the dark secrets that my auntie hold within her inside, Peggy Gathers, she need to let that stuff go. She need to ask God for forgiveness of all the things that she done to traumatize her brothers, her sisters, her children, her children's children. Generational curses is real, guys. And it starts and stops at the older generation. We're going to be the older generation after them. And this is why I do my shows. Why people be worried why I'm doing my shows. Because this is the Big Mama show. And I come on and like faithfully, like Jerry Springer every morning. And I might just talk about any and everything. But it's my life. And this is what you get. Ain't no sugarcoating. It's raw and uncut. Y'all be blessed.